Morning all. I'm trying new Dasher interface. I'm going to have a 5-minute game with the it's SVG pieces, scalable vector graphic pieces. It looks quite interesting. This is Dasher interface rather than Blitz in. A bit down on the clock. Said about server maintenance, but I think I thought it was going to affect the game, but actually I think it's just pairing speed or something. But let's manage to get a game. Okay. So can I play G5 for knight H5? Does that move? Does that work? Is there knight E5, knight G3? Is bishop G3? What about, okay, just moving this back for a moment. If knight C4, knight H5, again, alright, it's questionable if this is holding. Let's see, because this knight's loose. Knight E5, knight E5. No, knight E5, knight G3. Okay, maybe I can. Okay, can I just hold on to that F5 square? Let me play this one and now knight F5 for a moment. So Queen F6. There's knight D5 as well. It's Queen D8. If I castle and then knight C5. Yeah, it's a bit of an interface experiment. So let me know if this is a new version, basically, of Dasher, the absolute latest. It's got SVG graphics. It seems pleasant enough to play on here. In real life, you know, a nice board often is quite inspiring, like a kind of musical instrument, I guess, can be inspiring for the musician. If I play C6 here, there's no knight D6 just yet, but do I need to do that? He's going to play plays rook D1. That's annoying. This bishop B5 looks artificial though. What about just knight C5? Do I need to go? If I go back to C5 here, then there might be knight E6 or something. What about knight E4? Is that a threat? Queen E4, bishop F5. It just looks a bit strange. Bishop B5. I mean, it's provoking, I guess, C6. I think that's probably the main idea. On knight E4, there's knight G7. Actually. Okay, I can take this just safely, I think, here. Whilst this bishop's blocked by that knight. Oh, it's E5's weak. Okay. Can I keep solid here without playing C6? Play H5. Okay. Knight's holding on to the G5 square. Maybe A6 and B5. Okay, so there's bishop B7. Maybe rook D8. Okay. Oh, there's knight E3 to F5 again. Okay, so that's dangerous again. Knight E7. Right, E4 could be on the fire in these variations. Isn't that bishop E4 almost? Rook D1 first, and maybe not. So he's got an advantage. Huh? So what about C5 then for C4? Try this, I think. try and squash this bishop, taking in some more pressure on e4 there. Oh, knight e7 might be handy. Queen f6. He's using time here. Okay, he's on that bishop, so play bishop at a8. Don't take. I'm on. Ow. Okay, so queen. If I play queen f6 here, is he sort of loose? I hope he's a bit loose pieces, rather than rook f7. So the knight's loose. If the knight moves, I'll take the bishop. If bishop takes, maybe check is useful, rather than takes. Yeah, it seems to be hanging pieces here. Check. G3, I'll just go back. And he's faced with that dilemma. Say knight f5. If I go back to f6, I'm protecting d8, so I can take here. Okay, so d6 is just hanging. I'll play b4 first to avoid too much counterplay.
White resigned.
Oh, he resigned. Blimey. Okay, that was an interesting game. Yeah, I don't know if it affected me. Yeah, like a musical instrument is. You know, I know from guitars. I've been told by some people, you know, how inspiring they can be to the musician. But I don't know, the board, the definition of the pieces is really high. I wonder how this comes out in the video. Okay, comments or questions on YouTube. Let's do a quick. Yeah, it was a bit of a struggle with f5 and f4. Trying not to loosen d6 here unnecessarily with c6. That was a bit of a relief actually, knight g7. I'll try to squash the bishop now with c5, which he played this combination which can be sidestepped, and he's got loose pieces. I think just b4 here is interesting. Okay, I don't know, what does he do here? He moves that, loses the bishop. Comments or questions on YouTube. Thanks very much.